In the wake of the zombie apocalypse, Switzerland quickly emerged as the top 5 of this list, being a resilient haven against the undead. Renowned for its neutrality and strategic defense, this alpine nation became a refuge for survivors seeking safety. The Swiss had long invested in fortified shelters, having around 5,000 hidden within their picturesque mountains, equipped with state-of-the-art security systems and ample supplies. Their disciplined approach to disaster preparedness, coupled with a well-organized military trained in survival tactics, allowed them to fortify areas and establish secure zones. Switzerland's rugged terrain and geographical isolation played a crucial role in fending off the zombie horde. The Swiss army, renowned for its efficiency, utilized their mountainous landscape to create impassable barriers, protecting their communities from the encroaching threat. With a strong emphasis on self-sustainability, they harnessed hydroelectric power and maintained agricultural practices, ensuring a steady food supply within their secure zones. Despite occasional skirmishes with smaller zombie groups that managed to infiltrate their defenses, Switzerland's robust healthcare system and scientific expertise facilitated groundbreaking research on zombie behavior and potential cures. Collaborating with international experts via secure communication channels, Swiss scientists worked tirelessly to develop innovative methods for containment and neutralization of the undead threat. On top 4, we have Iceland. This country presents a unique set of challenges and advantages. Despite its geographical isolation, which initially serves as a protective barrier against the undead, the nation faces several hurdles. Limited arable land poses a significant concern, potentially impeding sustained food production necessary for long-term survival. Moreover, Iceland's harsh climate, while deterring zombies, also threatens the safety of survivors due to extreme weather conditions and the possibility of natural disasters such as volcanic eruptions or earthquakes. Furthermore, the island's limited access to resources and technology due to its isolation could hinder the establishment of fortified defenses and impede communication and trade with other regions, potentially exacerbating the struggle for survival. However, amidst these challenges, Iceland boasts several advantages. The sparse population density provides ample room for survivors to establish secure settlements without the immediate threat of overcrowding, fostering a sense of resilience and community cooperation. Moreover, the abundance of natural resources like geothermal energy, fresh water, and seafood from surrounding seas offers a lifeline for sustenance and energy, essential for survival in a post-apocalyptic world. The Icelandic culture's emphasis on close-knit communities and resourcefulness could further aid survivors in pooling skills and knowledge, adapting to the harsh new reality and navigating the challenges that arise. In summary, while Iceland's remote location and resource-rich environment provide inherent advantages for survival against zombies, the nation faces formidable challenges. Balancing the limitations of arable land and vulnerability to extreme weather with the benefits of a sparse population and abundant natural resources requires careful planning and collaboration among survivors. On top 3, we have Australia. The country's diverse climate, with its vast outback offering ample space for secure settlements, nevertheless poses challenges due to extreme temperature variations. While the harsh conditions could make survival demanding, especially concerning the scarcity of water in arid regions, the nation's geographical isolation initially limits the spread of the zombie outbreak. However, this isolation could become a double-edged sword, potentially restricting access to essential resources and medical aid from other regions, thereby magnifying the challenges faced by survivors. In terms of resources and defense, Australia's stringent gun control laws might limit access to traditional weaponry, potentially impacting the defense capabilities against zombie threats. Moreover, while the country boasts a well-developed healthcare system, sustaining these services amid the crisis may prove challenging due to limited resources. Nevertheless, Australia's rich and diverse natural resources, including its expansive coastline for fishing and raw materials for repurposing, offer potential lifelines for sustenance and fortification against the undead. Survival strategies in Australia hinge on fostering sustainability and resourcefulness. Strategic use of renewable energy sources, such as solar power, could provide reliable energy for settlements, mitigating the challenges posed by the country's vast terrains and extreme climate. The integration of indigenous knowledge regarding sustainable agricultural practices and conservation methods might prove invaluable for long-term survival. Despite the obstacles presented by climate variability, isolation, limited access to weaponry, and healthcare constraints, Australian survivors must collaborate, adapt, and innovate to navigate these challenges and secure their place in a world overrun by the undead. The second best country on this top is Canada. The country's expansive wilderness and low population density initially offer ample space for survivors to establish secure settlements, fostering a sense of resilience and community cooperation. However, Canada's harsh climate, marked by severe winters and rugged terrains, presents significant challenges for survival. While the vastness of the land may deter zombie hordes, it also poses risks due to extreme weather conditions, potentially impeding movement and resource acquisition. Geographical isolation, although advantageous in limiting initial exposure to the zombie outbreak, may create obstacles in terms of limited access to external resources and technology. The vast distances between settlements might hinder effective communication and collaboration among survivor groups, impacting their ability to coordinate defenses or share resources efficiently. Moreover, Canada's stringent gun control laws could restrict access to firearms and heavy weaponry, potentially affecting the defensive capabilities of survivors against larger zombie threats. Despite potential limitations, Canada's well-established healthcare system could initially aid in managing injuries and illnesses during the apocalypse. On the brighter side, Canada's abundance of natural resources, including vast forests, freshwater sources, and wildlife, could provide essential sustenance and materials for fortification. Harnessing renewable energy sources, such as hydroelectric power, could offer reliable energy for settlements, contributing to long-term sustainability. But the best country to survive the zombie apocalypse is New Zealand, with a compelling narrative woven from its advantageous geographical isolation, moderate climate, and rich resources. The country's isolation, located far from major landmasses, acts as a protective shield against the initial wave of zombie outbreaks. This geographical seclusion not only minimizes immediate exposure, but also serves as a natural barrier, reducing the immediate threat posed by the undead. Moreover, the nation's moderate climate offers a favorable environment for sustenance and habitation, mitigating the extreme temperature-related challenges often encountered in harsher climates during apocalyptic scenarios. Despite strict firearm regulations that may limit access to conventional weaponry, New Zealanders' resourcefulness and adaptability may drive innovative defense strategies. The nation's emphasis on alternative means of protection and fortification could lead to creative solutions in safeguarding settlements. Additionally, New Zealand's well-established healthcare system initially aids in managing injuries and illnesses during the apocalypse. However, the challenge lies in sustaining these services amid resource scarcity, necessitating innovative approaches to ensure ongoing healthcare provision. New Zealand's wealth of natural resources, including fertile land, freshwater sources, and diverse ecosystems, forms a robust foundation for long-term survival. These abundant resources offer a consistent supply of food and materials for fortification, enhancing the resilience of survivors. Moreover, the nation's reliance on renewable energy sources, such as hydroelectric power and geothermal energy, ensures efficient sustainability for settlements. Collectively, the combination of New Zealand's geographic isolation, moderate climate, resourcefulness in defense strategies, well-established healthcare system, and abundant natural resources establish it as a top contender for enduring and thriving in a world plagued by the undead.